My name's Mandy. I'm a professional vocal coach and the content creator here at Vocalise. Today's video, we're going to be going over vocal registers we can produce. Vocal registers are one of the most misunderstood parts of voice training. We're going to touch base on the basics together. But before we get started, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel for my weekly videos. Vocal registers are defined by a range of tones in the human voice produced by a particularly vibratory pattern of the vocal folds. You'll notice as a singer sensations in different parts of the body, depending on what range. Each person is unique. So is their singing voice and how it translates. The points of vocal registrations can vary and even mature over time. Essentially, you want your voice to sound like you, whether you are in a high or a low range. We don't want to sound like we're singing in 3 separate voices. We'll start from lowest to highest. Vocal fry, the lowest register of the singing voice. This is used more for vocal effect, and I just don't recommend using this frequently without proper training. It sounds like a rattling, cracking, creaking, croaking, or frying sound quality like this. It is produced through the glottis, the opening between the vocal folds, with a loose closure that permits air to bubble through slowly. Chest voice. This is where the majority of us use our speaking voice. I call it the comfortable voice. Fun fact, men will use their voice entirely in the chest, while women will use their chest and middle voice registers when they speak. It's characterized as a mellow, darker quality, like this. Chest voice has a thicker vocal mass, meaning more vocal folds are involved in phonation within this register. Where your chest voice begins and ends will be entirely dependent on your voice type. To learn more about voice types and how to find your singing range with my vocal test, check out my last video. Link is in the top right. Let's talk about middle voice. The register between the chest and head voice is the middle, or mixed voice. Think of a rich, warm tone versus the darker tone in the chest, but just won't be as bright as head voice. It would sound like this. No. I feel it is best to train your middle voice with head voice tones to ensure a smooth transition to each register. I feel it is best to train your middle voice with head voice tones to ensure a smooth transition to each register. I teach this method in my online one-on-ones with my clients. Head voice lies above the middle register. This is who I talk to in head voice. This is how I sing in head voice. Sing. It's to describe the essential resonance that occurs primarily in head voice, in the head space. Characteristics are described as bright and almost ringing. When singing in head voice, you almost feel a lightening of the voice. That is because the vocal mass, unlike in chest voice, becomes smaller while the vocal folds elongate and have a smaller space. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and now know a bit more about vocal registers. Feel free to leave a comment below on what you think about registers and follow my social media. Bye for now.